Sox, they're down a couple of key players. Luis Robert Jr., Yohan Moncada have been on the IL for a while. They picked up Tommy Pham late in the game, and he has been a huge addition. He has helped them at the top of the order. Former Blue Jay Paul DeJong has 6 home runs already this season for the White Sox, but this is the lowest scoring team in baseball this year. Jose Barrios on the mound.
Yeah, Barrios has more wins against the Chicago White Sox than any team in baseball. He played in the Central Division so long with the Minnesota Twins. This will be his 25th career start against the White Sox, but a lot of these hitters are totally different than the hitters.
This was a big part of that team that made it all the way to the World Series, played well with them in the postseason, and then into the season. Went down to the minors, played some games, and now he's
in 2017 with the Cards. Had a great postseason last year after he was traded from the Mets to Arizona.
And a swing and a miss. Barrios
start behind the plate.
Credentials and guys who have put up good numbers in the past who are really still struggling. You know, 45-50 so far this year. Barrios back to the slur.
I think he understands what he has to do to be effective.
Held on to by Jansen. They are 30th. The Blue Jays are 29th. But to get the White Sox almost a full run per game, worse than anybody else in the majors. 2 strikes the count. A changeup that just dropped low, and you can see Barrios back to it again, and it's fouled to back. Strong guy. This has popped up very shallow left field and coming in for a routine play.
4-0 over his last 6 starts. And you say, well, who's he pitched against? Well, I tell you, it was Mets. There's a lot of cutters just like that pitch right there. In fact, he reminds me.
Changed it to a sweeper. And for Eric Fetty, he spends. Went 20-6 with an ERA of 2 even. It has translated very well so far. This one's poked to right center field, but it's going to hang up and to be caught by Gavin Sheen. The 4th game of the season, he was the DH and the leadoff hitter, but this is still somewhat unfamiliar. He'll just go up, try to execute his game plan. This one is popped up down the right field line. A long run for Sheets. So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and 285 on the season.
You know, one thing that.
And a grounder to short. And you and I see it on the road. Sometimes you see things on the road you don't see at home. As Eloy Jimenez bounces one into left center field for a base hit here to begin. It's about flexibility, agility.
All very similar in their athleticism.
Back to the mound, and here it is. Makes a good throw to Bichette, and they'll turn 2. After about 3 weeks with the Blue Jays, went to the Giants, was released by the Giants later. And he lines one up the middle for a base hit.
Now, Paul DeJong hit.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw down by Jansen, and it's into center. 1-1 now, the count on Lee. And that is in there right over the corner. 1-2. Lee was supposed. And he hits it softly into center for a base hit. And the White Sox will score the first run of the ball game. First, here's Nicky Lopez. And he bounces one through the right side for a base hit. Lee's going to come around to third. After that dreadful start, they swept the Rays just off the IL. Had a stint there with lower back tightness.
And now what I've seen from these hitters.
Well, this feels like a big spot. I mean, it's very early in the game. There goes the runner from first. And Jansen is going to throw through. Now the throw back to the plate. And it's in time to get him.
Players themselves say, you know what, I'm tired of losing. I'm going to figure out some way to win.
Bichette lifts a fly ball down the left field line, and that drops. Justin Turner, who comes into the game riding an 0 for 25, make it 0 for 20 at the plate. 3rd game in a row for Springer in the 6th spot. 4 out of 8 plate appearances. Look out as he fouls it off. 1-1.
In his offense all season long.
This one, though, is popped up shallow center field. Pham with a long run. By the time he gets there, it's way moving down in the order today. Swung on and fouled back. 0-1. Just missed. And he got into this one. Deep right center field. It's gone. Drive, two-run home run for Dalton Varsho, his 8th of the season, and the Blue Jays have the lead. Now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, swing and a miss to strike out and end the inning, but penalty, thank you. So that's the 400 level out in right field. This one going to right field. They've got a pretty good view of George Springer going back. You know, when you played in this ballpark, as DJ did and as Jesse Barfield did, and Jess, kinds of great viewing areas for fans. Good slurve there at the knees. 1-1.
Barquisimeto, Venezuela. When Jesse was playing winter ball.
Swing and a miss. Barrios gets Pham again. Bill Mosby and Barfield. How many times did we say that back in the game?
Yeah, he came.
Ground ball down to third off the bat of Andrew Vaughn. Kiner-Falefa will make the play. That's a very quick one to third. Kevin Kiermaier is going to lead it off. And he's going to bounce one into right center for a base hit. And he is on his way to second. And he's in there.
Good job by Kiermaier. Take advantage of it now.
Yep, always looking to take the extra 90 feet. He knows he's got a chance at it. Now Davis Schneider with a fly ball to left. Benintendi is back, and here goes Kiermaier for third, and he's in there. Yes, he will. Line drive, right center, well hit. Up against the wall on a bounce. It's an RBI double for. Out of play down the right side. Eric Crochet, a tough lefty who leads the majors in strikeouts. Got home rather easily, but give him a moment.
500 at this point. Like I said earlier, I think the first goal for the
2-2. The count on Guerrero. Did not go. It's full. And fouled back. Manager Charlie Montoyo was the bench coach for the White Sox. And here's Vladdy with a base hit into right center. This will cash in Jansen. An RBI. Fetty out front 0-2.
Yeah, I think that might be a conversation.
Up the middle, base hit Bichette. Good contact for Bo. Guerrero have had a hit off Eric Fetty. Here's Justin Turner, and this is the trying to get to expand away. 1-1 the count.
Yeah.
The roller to short. There's one, and the White Sox will turn it and end the inning. The Blue Jays.